Hello, my friends. Coach Sheena here. I wanted to share with you we're going to call it busy girl meal prep. And we're not actually preparing any food. We are just purchasing items that are quick and easy to make your life simple so that when you go to grab something, because naturally we gravitate to what is quick and easy. And so when you go to grab something to eat, you want healthy choices at your fingertips without having to put in a lot of prep work ahead of time. So, first up, protein powder. I particularly love this protein powder because it's unflavored and I can put it in anything. So, in the morning, I throw this in my coffee and it gives me 25 grams of protein. It's 130 calories, 2 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and 25 grams of protein. I can add this to my coffee. I can add this to oatmeal, yogurt, anything, and not change the flavor, which I appreciate. It is soy-free, gluten-free, no GMOs, no fillers, no added sugar, no preservatives, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors. I really have enjoyed this protein. I also will occasionally utilize a flavored protein for like a protein shake or a smoothie, but that one is my go-to. I have it on a subscription on Amazon because I get it so often. These tortillas, these are awesome. They're awesome for multiple reasons. Number one, they taste good. I have tried several of the whole wheat or whole grain tortillas or high fiber tortillas that are just like eating cardboard. They're yuck. But I love these ones. They're soft. They don't dry out super quick. 60 calories for one tortilla. You get 1.5 grams of fat, 15 grams of carbs, but 11 grams of fiber. These helped me so much to hit my fiber goals. Ladies, you should be hitting 25 grams of fiber every day for so many reasons: for your digestive health, for your hormonal health, for your overall health. Fiber is huge. You want to have enough fiber in your diet. And then they have 4 grams of protein. So this is one of those that's definitely a carb that is going to give me a boost in my protein, which is awesome. Next up, these little peanut butter packets. These are easy for on the go. This is 2 servings of peanut butter. It is, one of these little packets has 4 tablespoons of peanut butter in it. It's 190 calories. So if you are utilizing these, be mindful that you are packing in some serious calories. It's 16 grams of fat, which is, if you're watching your fat numbers, that is going to be a tough one. But they are perfect for when you're on the go. I'm on the go a lot. I have wrestlers. We are at wrestling tournaments on a regular basis. So I can put this. The other part I love, you guys, it's in this little pouch and I can tear it open and squeeze it onto my apple and still eat my apple without having to have it cut up so that I can dip it, which is awesome. So those are great in a bind. Otherwise, I love this PB Fit powder. And if you have some water close by, you can put a little bit of this in some water. You can also mix this in with a chocolate protein shake and you have a delightful treat. It about cuts your calories. It's about 50 calories less for 2 servings. So 25 calories less per serving. 2 tablespoons is a serving size and 70 calories, 2 grams of fat. So way lower on your fat. So if your fat is a tricky one, that's a hard one for me to hit my numbers. So if you're going over on fat, you may want to look into this if you're a peanut butter lover. Only 5 grams of carbs and 3 grams of fiber, which you don't have in the other. The other has 2 grams of fiber. So 1 gram of fiber for the same amount. And then 8 grams of protein. So you, almost double your protein in this one versus the other one for the same serving size. These are carb heavy. These are definitely not a help you get your protein in. They have 1 gram of protein in them, but If you look on the ingredient label, it is just apples and strawberries and apples and bananas. That is all that is in these, but they're so easy to have on the go. So these stay in our wrestling bag. They stay in my car because they are easy to have on the go. And it's carbs that are super nutrient dense. So you're getting a lot of good from these carbs. And they're a great like pre-workout, give you a little bit of energy before you go in and get your workout on without filling up your belly. It is also a great way to get in a little more fiber, 4 grams of fiber. Next up, nuts. These are an easy one to put in my car. I do better if I section these out before I start eating them because I can eat so many. But you are higher in your fats, which these are the kinds of fats we want, but you're higher in your fat. And so 1 ounce, which is 23 pieces, is 180 calories. So I definitely have to be mindful with how many of these I'm consuming. And, but it does give you 5 grams of protein. This is definitely this is getting your fats in. This is not getting your proteins in. And a lot of times people get confused by what is a fat and what is a protein. That is definitely a fact. A couple of supplements that I love to utilize besides the protein powder, I like these BCAAs. Now, if you're getting enough protein, you don't need BCAAs. BCAAs are for those who struggle to get their protein in. I like this particular one because it's from Evolution Nutrition. I like this one because it has caffeine and it has beta alanine in it. So when I hit that midday slump around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I'm needing a little bit of energy, this is great. I do not recommend consuming caffeine after 2 o'clock. Caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 8 hours. So 8 hours after I've consumed this, I still have half of the amount of caffeine in my body. So you want to be mindful as you're consuming caffeine, but this is a great way for me to curb a soda in the afternoon. So I like these for that reason and that reason only. And then the energy boost. I also take creatine. Creatine is helpful when you're looking to build muscle, but you have to make sure you're getting enough water. That's a big thing. And then collagen. I take this gives me a little boost in my protein. It's 8 grams of protein for 2 scoops. I also use the Vital Protein brand and very, very much enjoy it. Okay, we're gonna switch views here and I'm gonna take you with me over to the fridge. Hopefully that works. Okay, so next up, I love Greek yogurt. This is another super easy, requires minimal prep. One of these has 12 grams of protein. These are the non-fat ones. You want to have a little bit of fat, but I prefer to throw in a couple of cashews or almonds or something crunchy to give me some different textures with my Greek yogurt. So I like these ones. It's 12 grams of protein for one. A lot of times when I'm making this a meal, I will have 2 of these, an apple and some almonds. And then I've hit all of my boxes with the exception of vegetables. The other thing that I love, just sliced ham. 2 slices of ham. I have 9 grams of protein for only 60 calories, which is awesome. Another thing that gets consumed a lot at my house, so we buy them in bulk, is string cheese. These cheeses, it's 80 calories for one. A lot of times I will grab 2 string cheeses and a piece of fruit or a vegetable. And again, maybe a small serving of nuts. And this is 6 grams of protein. So not quite the same bang for your buck as the Greek yogurt, but it also has 6 grams of fat. You can buy the low fat options and get a little more protein in there. The other thing that I like to have on hand is salad. I like these ones because then I can make my own, but there's also the pre-made salads that you can, that has all of the toppings and everything in it. The dressing is what kills you on those. So if you don't use all your dressing, you're not gonna have the same amount of calories that they have on there. But I can get one of those and a rotisserie chicken and I'm set. I have a fantastic meal. The other thing I will do, so the other night we, well, a couple of things. I will take and boil my eggs ahead of time. I put boiled on this carton because these eggs are boiled. I also, in case my kids happen to miss that it says boiled, I will also take and put a black little dot on the egg so they know ahead of time that they're not gonna end up with a boiled egg. It takes me the same amount of time to boil 18 or 12 or 5 as it does to boil 1. So, and then last, when I am cooking any type of meat, I will cook enough for leftovers. That way I have, and sometimes I will be really on the ball and I will section it out into serving sizes, but I have not had the time to do that yet with that particular meat. But vegetables, buy the ones, if you are in a hurry often, buy the ones that are already cut up. Or if you have 2 minutes when you get home and you're unloading your groceries, set all of your vegetables to the side, you get everything put away, you wash your veggies, you chop them up, and you put them in serving size bags in the fridge. So they are easy for grab and go. But anytime you can simplify, oh, I forgot one thing. And these packages of tuna fish, I'm gonna be real, I don't love fish, but these are not terrible. And I will add a little bit of mayonnaise to them and make myself a sandwich or throw it on one of the wraps. And it's a great source of protein. One of these one pouch has 90 calories and 16 grams of protein. So these are also super, super easy for that grab and go kind of food that helps us stick to things when we are in a hurry. I always have a bowl of apples or bananas or peaches, plums, whatever's in season sitting on the counter so that it's an easy grab and go. So find a protein, find a fruit or vegetable, and find a fat to take with you, and that is a great meal. But find things that are quick and easy that don't require a lot of effort. And then when you're making meals, what I like to do when I take my leftovers is section them out into individual serving sizes. Let me grab my favorite meal prep containers. They're cheap. I got them on Amazon. You can find them at Walmart. They are not expensive. And I reuse mine for a few times before I throw them away. So you've got these little containers. They have some that have little sections in them if you don't like your food to touch. I have kids that maybe have that problem, but I will section them out in this, or I will section things out in these. I have a size smaller and a size bigger of these, depending on what I'm making. But these are also great for fruits and vegetables to have on the go. When I'm in the thick of wrestling season, I will usually have a container of peppers, a container of carrots, and you can see what you've got in there. And they're easy for those grab and go types of situations. But set yourself up for success by having things that are quick and easy. And the more you can prepare ahead of time, the better. Other things that make life easy: rotisserie chicken. It's gonna be a little bit higher in some of your macros than just regular chicken, but it's a great way to get some protein in, and it's great when you're on the run, when you're on the go. I can't tell you how many times I have ran into Walmart and bought a rotisserie chicken and just picked at it and ate that as I'm on the road, which I am a heathen and eating with my fingers and, all the good things, but it's a great, easy way to get that protein in. The other thing that is super easy is those little bags of frozen broccoli or cauliflower or vegetables that you just pop into the microwave, and it's, again, an easy, quick grab and go. Anytime you can prep stuff ahead of time so that you have it already ready for you, and all you have to do is pop it in the microwave, the better. It takes me the same amount of time to grill 5 chicken breasts as it does to grill 1 chicken breast. So if I want to make sure I have some chicken all week, even better if I cut it up into like bite-sized pieces so that I can throw it on a salad, I can eat it with pasta, I can eat it with rice. However I want to consume that protein, I can throw it in a wrap. So anytime that you're making something, double up. Make it easy. Make it easy for yourself, and you will be much more likely to stick to what you're doing.